Hi, it's Timo. Welcome to Norwich City Central.
What's going on, everyone? Norwich City Central here. Bournemouth 2, Norwich City 1, and Norwich City are out of the Carabao Cup in the round of 16. And I'm absolutely gutted because we played Bournemouth, who are one of the most informed teams in the country, alongside us. And we matched the Premier League outfit at Bournemouth, and I thought we were the better team, and I think we should be in the quarterfinals based on the balance of play. But Bournemouth took their chances, we didn't, and maybe, well, that is the difference in us losing the game. And like I said, I'm absolutely devastated. Before I go on to the match review, I heard a lot of people on Twitter, or maybe not a lot, but quite a few people say they weren't too interested in this cup competition, and said how this could tarnish our league run, which I think is absolutely nonsense. We lost to Arsenal last season in the Carabao Cup. We should have won that game, but that loss to Arsenal didn't tarnish our league run. What tarnished our league run was just our poor league performances. It had nothing to do with the fatigue and tiredness of that Arsenal game, because we were playing terribly in December, and it had nothing to do with the Arsenal game in October. And then also in Chelsea in the FA Cup. How good that was that run against Chelsea? Well, there's 2 games against Chelsea, and we could have easily beaten Chelsea as well. And then after that Chelsea game, we lost to Sheffield United, but went on our 6-game unbeaten run. What I'm saying is, I really want to do well in the cups, and I'm gutted that we're out. I can understand people not really caring for the cup maybe in the second round against Cardiff, but when you're this far, I think it hurts. And how nice would have quarter-final been under the lights at Carrow Road. We're not going to get that though. Bournemouth won 2-1 through goals through Junior Stanislas and Steve Cook. But looking at the game, Norwich played so well, and at times we do. Remember, this is a second-string team with some second-string players. But we look like a Premier League outfit out there. I know Bournemouth didn't play their best team, but we really matched them, if not bettered them. Tribal and Tetty were complementing each other really well in midfield. Rancic, I thought, had a brilliant game. Put some really dangerous crosses in, and we just looked really, really effective against Bournemouth. And we had a lot of good chances, but Bournemouth did take the lead. And I've been trying to back Pinto. I like Pinto's persona, but Pinto's just not good enough for Norwich City. I'm not even sure he's good enough to be a second choice right back. Honestly, the amount of goals we conceded last season from his poor positioning. And even this season, I remember Leeds, he was all over the shop. And then again, why is he up the field over there? So far away, and it left us open. Stanislas cuts inside and shoots. McGovern possibly could have saved it, but it all comes from Pinto's poor positioning. And, you know, Pinto's been guilty of that many times. And then how did we not score in the first half? Dennis Shrubretti through 1-on-1. Arthur Boric saves. Dennis Shrubretti's chance from an angle hits the inside of the post and it comes out. Rancic's shot just wide. Tom Tribal off the line from a corner. We're 1-0 down at half time and I couldn't believe it. But what I did know is if we show that character and determination in the first half, we've got a chance of getting through in this tie. And look, at the end of the day, even though we lost, you can't be too annoyed, because I thought the players put in a very good performance today, and obviously in the league we've been on a great run. So hopefully this loss doesn't dent our league run. But second half, Bournemouth were a little bit better. They're using the wings a bit more effectively. But yet again, every time we went forward, we looked dangerous. Rancic as well, moving the ball nicely. And we did get our lead. Ono Hernandez, we did equalise. Ono Hernandez getting into the box, shoots from a tight angle, scuffs it a bit, but it goes into the bottom corner. And you're thinking 1-1, Norwich have got a chance to be in the ascendancy here. Let's kick on. But then Bournemouth had a corner. We failed to clear it. Oh, it's just so agonising, just such fine margins, because Steve Cook hits it for a crowd of players. There's a lot of Norwich players, I'm surprised it went through. And it just hits Felix's inside of the foot and goes in. And, you know, Felix Paslak's just one side over, he clears it with his foot. So it's really gutting. We went 2-1 down, but did we continue? Did we lie down? Did we accept defeat? No. And for a Norwich City team in previous years might have. And we kept going, and you know, I think this is the 4th out of 5 years we've been in the round of 16, but we haven't quite reached that quarter-final stage. I remember going to Old Trafford. The last time we did was about 6 years ago. I went to Old Trafford when we lost 4-0 in the round of 16. I know we lost to Leeds on penalty, obviously Arsenal in extra time, and then Bournemouth today. So it's disappointing that we couldn't get to the quarter-final, but we did have a golden chance, didn't we? Mario Rancic in the 95th minute, beautiful crossing. Mario Rancic, he's not even getting into the team, but I think he's an excellent player. He puts a beautiful ball in Rhodes, 8 yards out. He's the player you want, and he hits it wide, and you're like, oh no. And Bournemouth win the game 2-1, but even though we lost, you've got to say well done to Norwich. It's a very spirited performance against an informed Bournemouth team. I'm a bit disappointed we didn't get to the quarterfinals, but hey, we matched Bournemouth, and I'm really proud of the progression Norwich are showing. And if we can it's critical we don't it's critical we don't let this loss affect us in the league, because mentally, one loss can mentally, psychologically hurt you. So we need to kick on now. We need to say, hey, this was a good performance against Bournemouth. Now let's kick on in the league. I was very disappointed. Obviously, Shrubeni, Pinto, just not good enough for me today. But obviously some great performances from Rancic, Hernandez, Teti and Tribal. So there's a lot of positives to take, but unfortunately we did lose. Thanks for watching this match review, and I'll see you later.